The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by travel expert Kathy Kennedy.
Well, it is time to talk travel, and today we focus on one of those bucket list trips, a must-see, must-do destination. We are talking about Alaska. No place like it. Here with more now on an upcoming travel show specifically on Alaska is travel expert Kathy Kennedy with Cruise Planners. Always good to have you on the show.
Yeah, and I get to talk about my favorite place.
Mine too.
Oh.
I mean, Alaska, there's just, and I feel like it's one of those that if you're going to do it, you got to do it right.
Exactly, and there's so many different options, and that's the reason why we wanted to put together a travel show just around Alaska, because people call and say, you know what, that's on my bucket list, I really want to go. But you can do Alaska so many different ways. You can do it by cruise, the Inside Passage, you can do, you know, the land portion. And I think everybody really has different reasons for going to Alaska. So we're hoping that at this particular travel show, we want to give you options. We want to educate you on what Alaska is all about and why I have been there 12 times.
12 times, and that's why, Kathy.
Yes.
I mean, the views are incredible.
These are pictures that I took. So these are my personal, there I am on a dog sled with my son. And I just love that dog. My son's right behind me there. So, you know, that's the other thing is more and more people are, especially after COVID, you know, doing the family vacations. And Alaska, I have done more family groups to Alaska this upcoming year than I ever have.
Which is something new, because I think, as you said before, a lot of times Alaska was kind of like that trip you took after you were retired. That trip you were going to spend 2 weeks to just really enjoy by land and by sea and, you know, do it in a couple of different ways.
100% right there. And that's the reason why I love partnering with Royal Caribbean, because you know, I have done Alaska with all the different cruise lines, but what I find with Royal Caribbean, and especially their cruise tours, they're a little bit more active. They actually use Alaskan properties. So it's not like you're gonna go to some resort like you're at a casino or something. It's gonna be like true Alaskan properties. You get to experience the true Alaska. A little bit more active. You saw I'm on dog sleds. I've done flow planes, and Lord help me, and Denali even did zip lining. Thank you, son. I do forgive you for that. But it was amazing. So yeah, we want to be able to give everybody a little bit of the option. Get your budget together so you can kind of figure out what you can and can't do. But that's what the 15th is all about, is to make sure we have you experience a little bit of Alaska as we have experienced it.
And I always say, you know, you really want to do both the, you know, of course the cruise part, but you want to do the land part with it, because there are so many things that you don't get to see. But maybe that's not what somebody is thinking. And so what a great opportunity to really customize and let them talk to the people who have been there.
Yeah, it's a time element. You know, some people can get more time off because the cruise is always a 7 day, so you're going to tack onto that. And then also budget-wise. But yeah, to your point, there is a totally different experience. And then there's another option here. Say this year you can only do the Inside Passage with the family, but you have 2024, you want to do more land, so there are true just land packages. Alaska is just not like, you know, you're going to go to the Caribbean, see an island and come back. Alaska has so much more to offer, and that's the reason why we're starting at 1 o'clock. We really want to just educate you as to what you can do in Alaska. So we've got Michelle Leto coming in from Royal Caribbean.
Love her.
So she'll talk all about what they have to offer. Plus we got prizes and games and refreshments, you know, and it's free. So it's free to everybody. Yes, the 15th is a Saturday. I've been told that. Kathy, do you know where this is at? And it is a Saturday.
Did you look at the calendar?
Yeah, exactly. And it's because we want to get more of the family. People who work through the week, they're able to come out and just experience. We should have some catalogs, some flyers, special deals, show specials.
All kinds of good stuff.
Got to be there.
And it is a Saturday. So we'll give everybody the information. It is all about Alaska. Like she said, Michelle's going to be there as well from Royal Caribbean. So a big afternoon starts at 1 o'clock there at the press room in Kingsport.